Hello. Happy Mindset Monday. I hope you are doing absolutely fantabulous. And I would hope, what am I saying? I hope you are having a great week and getting started in the right direction with the right energy, with the right intentions. And by right, I mean chosen, right? I mean the intentions you want to be starting your week with, the you that you want to be showing up as, the version of yourself that you want to not only embody, but who you want to step into, where you want to go next. Because we can't just be looking at who we are today and simply existing in that version, in that self, in that reality. We have to be looking at where we're going next and who we're becoming. So happy Mindset Monday. Let me know if you're in the chat. Say hello. We have Maricel, Shantae, you stay. We have August. We have Leanne. We have Lydia. We have Mimi. Hello. Happy Mindset Monday. Thank you for the kind words. We have TT in the house. Hello. Please drop a little likey in the chatty. Drop a like. Say hello if you're here. Malachi, hello. What's up? Rosanna, hello. Katie, hello. Happy Mindset Monday. Rosanna says, I'm back. Carly, hello. Thank you. You're so, oh my gosh, thanks for the compliments because my hair was just thank you. Let's just say thanks and move. Yes, thank you. And give a like in the chat. Let me know you're here. Say hello, even if you're normally lurking in the shadows. You're here to step into your next level, right? You're here to be your next level self. You're here to embody something else and something different and something that is more evolved, right? So if you feel like your next level self is not just listening to chats, but actively taking part, or at least saying hello and stepping forward and letting your presence be known, please do take a moment and just make a declaration of stepping forward as your ideal self or your next level self, whatever that looks like for you, and say hello. Let us know you're here. Amelia, hello. Amy, hi. Veronica, hello. It's Mimi's birthday. Oh, Friday. Happy birthday, Mimi. That's so exciting. Happy birthday. Glad that we're able to celebrate your birthday week with you and put you on some good vibes for the week. Whoa. So today I wanted to discuss. Oh, cool. Shantae, best friends Megan and Liz. Hello, Megan and Liz. Oh, it is Libra season officially, isn't it? Okay, so it's air sign season. It's Libra season. We just had our full moon. Did anybody do full moon rituals? I'm curious. I actually did, and I normally don't do that kind of stuff. I only do that stuff if I have a friend that's into it and wants to do it with me and reminds me that that it happens, because I forget to do that. So I actually did a full moon ritual this week. Hi, Kristen. Kristen just joined BBD. I'm so excited because Kristen is someone that I know in real life. And it always feels so nice when your real life people believe in your work and see the power of it and want to bring that into their own life. And I can just say, as somebody that, I've been on this journey and spreading and sharing the word for so long, that when it does reach my real life people and you do see the value in it and you do join, it really does mean a lot. So I'm excited that you're here, and I'm glad you're here on Mindset. Okay, we're going to say Kinsmer. I see you. I'm not exactly sure how to say your name, but hello. So Leanne says lots of BBD fam in here. Yeah, so Big Beautiful Dreams Club. It is October, so we have a new game plan dropping that's going to drop tomorrow. So make sure that you check the BBD space. If you are interested in starting your own business, or you want to maybe take your business a little bit more seriously, you want to bring in consistent sales, you want to elevate your branding, you want to really, like we're talking about, step into that next level and declare, like, I'm going to be a badass business owner. I'm going to make money off of the things I love to do, or whatever it is. It doesn't have to be about money, but it's just, to me, it's about allowing yourself to step into your full self, your full creativity, your full purpose, the reason you're on the planet. You have the gifts that you're given, you have the drive that you have the things that you want and like to do. If any of those things cross over and you hit those 3 marks, that's what I always say, is you are destined to do that. You're destined to do it on this planet. And those are your keys to understanding that you are here to do that. So if you're feeling like something is drawing your attention, or sounds like it's like everything you've ever wanted to do and you're ignoring it, or you're doing it kind of halfway, you're making some money here, or you really want to like turn this from a hobby to a business, you want to quit your job, any of that stuff, if you're in that energy, bigbeautifuldreamsclub.com. That is where I nurture that for you. We have community events. You have Q&As with me. There's a new game plan every single month. So the new one's dropping tomorrow. And there's also money master trainings in there right now. There are so there's money master trainings. There are mindset master trainings. There are how to make 20K sales consistent months in your business masterclass, and the monetize your dreams, which is like a step-by-step how to go from figuring out your niche all the way to putting it out in the market and selling it to the audience. So that's all inside of the Big Beautiful Dreams Club. If that is your vibe and you're ready to like make money doing what you love, then that's your place. So anyways, new game plan dropping tomorrow. Okay. So check back, everybody. Make sure you hit up the game plan, and then leave on the feed what is your your plan for the game plan. What are you going to do for October and how you're going to implement everything. So Shantae says, I always have more than enough. I love it. Yes, absolutely. And you also said, my declaration, money comes to me automatically and on a regular basis. Absolutely. And your income provides ample opportunity and ample abundance for you to live off and more, and build your dream and leave your legacy and all of the above. Jamie, welcome. Hello. How are you? Carly says, I did a release workshop. It was next level. Perfect timing. Perfect timing. So just for a moment, I want to, if you're in the chat, I want you to drop the sorry, I'm reading Lydia's comment about dropping my hair care routine. Maybe I could do that on like, I'll think about it. I'll think about incorporating that into what I'm doing. So what I want you to do, if you're here live with me, go ahead, and I want you to just take a moment to think about what your next level self is, or where's the energy that you want to step into next? What is it that you want to kind of do with your elevation next? And I want you to just take a moment, maybe visualize that person, or connect with them energetically. If you know what it is, then get into the energy of it for a moment, and then type in the chat, what does that look like? What is the next level self? What are our standards, or what does it look like in your life, or your business, or your mindset? What does it look like for you on the future? So what is that version looking at, and what are you stepping into going forward, right? So I kind of want to just take a moment. Let's identify who it is that we're stepping into. Tam, I love it, says, I received an amazing business idea when I was listening to the 20K Masterclass replay this weekend. Yes, Tam, I'm going to screenshot that. I actually already did. I'm going to screenshot that and share it on the story. Tag you in that. Yes. Katie says more energy. What type of energy? Describe it. More energy to do what? I want to hear about what your next level self is. So for me, I'm really working on super dialing in my relationship with money and also my money knowledge. So, I had, I changed the story. I had this story that, I wasn't good with money, or, I actually don't even want to go down the road anymore, to be honest. Cause I'm just like, I literally can't even, I can't tell that story anymore. Right. And also, with the ADHD diagnosis, I've figured out why I'm also going to affirm here. I'm chronically very punctual, and that's something that I'm really working on. And for me personally, when I'm, God forbid, I was ever not punctual, it creates a frantic energy within me, and then it causes me to show up to whatever I'm doing with frantic energy. So, in my meditation, my ideal self was kind of just showing me, like, you know if you want to be hanging out with business owners who are multimillionaires, billionaires, you want to be around people that are doing what you want to do, and you want to elevate yourself into that sphere, and not just be that, but surround yourself by it. Those type of people, they're like, it's not cute to not have your like, to be good with money, right? Like, it's not cute to have that kind of story. It's not cute to show up to things with frantic energy. That's literally what she's saying. She's like, it's not cute. And I really realized that, my next level self is really good with money. Like, I can't go into being a multimillionaire or being a billionaire not being good with money. That story is ridiculous. So even just letting go of that, the story, the definition, and I've been working on expanding my financial knowledge and literacy, all this year, but continuing to do that and dedicating myself to not just, okay, I got to figure out money, right? Like, I need to, like, really elevate, because this is in here. I'm gonna be careful with the story. Um, something how do I say this? Some things for some people are easy because they didn't have to deal with with negative situations from it growing up. Some things are easier for others, and some things are something you might have to work on your whole life, right? So, um, for example, when I talk my certainty with relationships, the ease that I'm able to be in relationships and have relationships, because I was not lacking in emotional connection and support in childhood. Now, on the I don't even want I'm sure I'm trying to be very careful because I don't want to perpetuate this story anymore, even right now. Um, let's just say my parents did the best they could, and I know they worked really hard. They were young and they did what they could, right? We survived, and they did a great job, and here we are today, right? So, but because of that, I was programmed for so long to have a certain concept of relationship with context of money. And as I've been working to educate myself on finances and elevate my mindset, I'm finally to the point where, when you're sick of something and you're like, okay, fine, I'm done. I'm done and I'm changing it. I finally got to that point energetically with the money story. I'm like, it's not cute to not have a nice, tidy, neat, abundant, like, fruitful money story. Just period isn't. And, like, if I want to get to my next level, I don't want to hang out and be around and be hearing stories about whatever. It doesn't matter, fill in the blank. I want to be hearing stories about beyond where I'm even able to fathom right now. That's how I'm going to be able to grow, right? So for me, my next level right now is really cleaning up a bunch of stuff that is just not where it needs to be energetically within me. You know what I mean? It's like it's becoming really deliberate and intentional with my time, with my focus, with my words, in my business, in my marketing, in my messaging, literally everything I'm doing. I need to be intentional with what I'm doing. We don't have forever, you know? It may feel like we can do it at any time, but in reality, if you're not actually doing things, if you're not actually making moves, taking action, living as your next self, you're not going anywhere. And calendars days are like wasting away. I'm seeing like calendar days like flying off of a calendar. That's the image they just showed me in my mind. And yes, we are infinite and you can do anything at any time. There is a shelf life to the vessel that you're in, right? It's rotting while you're on this planet. So at some point, this physicality will no longer be, and you will no longer be able to carry out the mission of this physicality. And for me, and if you're like me and somebody that has a big mission, has a big dream, we don't have time to waste. We don't have days to throw away. We can't be just sorry, I laugh sometimes when the images they show me are silly. Like they just showed me bring it on. Like we can't be resting on our laurels, like we really need to be pushing every day. You need to be stepping into your next level every day. You need to be stepping outside of your comfort zone, doing something, taking action, moving the needle. If you're not, you're just not. You're going to stay where you are. Not the worst thing ever, but it's also not what we are here to manifest. This channel is not manifest your current. This is manifest your fucking dreams. Manifest your dreams, not manifest the same old shit you've always had. So me as a leader, I need to lead my space better. Like with Mindset Monday, I've decided to I need to be more intentional in this space. I need to be deliberate. I need to be concise. I need to use this platform to share my vision of the world, which is as you know, everybody needs to know this information. But beyond that, I want to empower everybody to take control of their lives in a way that is fruitful for them, mind, body, soul, energetically, financially, in every way. We're fulfilling ourselves to the soul, to the heart, by doing what we came to do, by doing what our soul is on earth to fulfill, while also, if you want, living an abundant life, if you want abundance and wealth and experience and joy and travel or whatever that looks like for you, normalizing that, making it okay, and letting ourselves luxuriate in who we want to be and getting the most out of this life. I want the best of the best. I want to be the best. I want to feel the best. I want to look the best. I want to sound the best. I want to read the best. I want everything for me to be the best. And when I say the best, I talked about this on my podcast. The best last week, the best to me is about your absolute perfect recipe of all of your preferences, right? Like in the episode last week, if you haven't checked it out, if you haven't, go check it out. If you have, go ahead and download it. Leave me a nice comment on Spotify. Think of it as like a multiple choice where every question is like, what do you prefer here? What would you rather have it be like this? If it was like this, what would you pick? And a multiple choice where every answer, the right answer is your 100% yas, yas, yas. And you never pick a 75%, you never pick a 50%, you never pick a 0%. It's always 100%. That multiple choice, all that answer key or whatever is like the recipe to perfection for you, because perfection or best to me is not a judgment call. In my opinion, perfection and best means my preference at every touch point along the way, every absolute possibility, my pick, my best pick. And so if you are operating from that stance and you are creating that life and building that world, this is what I want to be and create and talk about and help you build, right? I want to do that for myself and I want to help you build that for yourself too. So let's see what we're talking about in the chat, because that was a little bit about my next level self where I'm stepping into. Let's see what you guys are saying. August says more independence and freedom. What does that look like, August? Let's go into detail. Let's get juicy. Carly says my next level self is so effortless. She isn't even concerned with any of the current 3D. She's who I'm meant to be. What else? Give me some details. Let's get juicy. Katie Bunny says physical energy to get goals done. I love it. What kind of goals? Katie, and what can you do to energize yourself? And this is why, again, Katie, thank you for illustrating this. This is why we need to do the stuff we love. This is why I want to empower you, not just to create financial freedom or whatever, but I want you to do it, or whatever reality you want, but I want you to do it through the stuff that you love to do, because that's the actual goal. Money, yeah. Is money a necessity in today's society? Arguable, but we'll just say for 3D purposes, yes. However, for happiness, for fulfillment, for satisfaction, for joy, to actually like being alive on the planet, you need to do the things that light you up and fill you up. And when you align your mindset to that work, you allow yourself to be abundant despite, like not having to have a job or something, right? And so that's kind of where my purpose, this is where my compass is pointing right now. I'm being I'm being utilized as a channel to empower people to do what they love to do, because we need more of that, the way that creative energy flows, the way that fulfillment feels. We need more of that on the planet. And so my job right now is to empower you to do that by showing you that you can quit your job, you can actually have freedom, that you don't have to be chained to this lifestyle that you've been sold, and this idea that we all have to have a job, or you're only allowed so much, or you're on disability and you only get this much, or you have your capped income here and all that stuff. I have bills, I got this, I only make that, all that bullshit. Like I was talking about earlier, that story, it's not cute, right? It's not cute to have that kind of story. And the people who are at the level that you want to be don't have those kind of stories. So we need to figure out how to get rid of that, right? Like I said, we're working on the mindset while also empowering you to do the things that you love to do. So you're creating that magnetism that draws people in and gets people on board with your cause and gets people on board with what you're doing. And again, it's doing dual work, because it's giving the people what they need and what they desire, and what it is that you're meant to bring forth on the planet, because it's going to affect somebody somehow, and it's fulfilling you and giving you that energetic joyfulness to be here. This is how we change the world, right? This is how we make this place better for everybody. Lydia says, I had a painting party for my birthday. I love that. And realized my higher level creative self is ready to be creative again. Yes. And that's exactly what I'm talking, right? Like, isn't that what I was just talking about? Because creative, and this is why it's so important. Creative energy is you being a conduit between source energy and planet Earth. This is how the ideas and content, help, solutions, whatever it is, how they get from the ether, from God, from the universe, from source to planet Earth is through us. We bring them here. The things that are going to move the needle forward, the things that are going to help free the planet, the things that are going to help empower people, or whatever it is that you do. This is just for me, what I'm speaking about. It is, I'm doing those things. I feel energetically like jazzed up. I'm fired up right now about it, because I am aligned with God or my purpose or the universe or source energy. And it's flowing through me. Like again, on my podcast last week, if you haven't listened to it, the analogy they show me is like, I'm the cable to like a Dyson vacuum. And obviously electricity would be the source energy. The Dyson is going to be the golden idea or the product or the solution or whatever it is that is being brought forth through you, but you're the cable. You are the conduit. You are the channel between energy and the thing being here. And so this is why I always say it's not about you. You are being selected. You are being allowed to be the thing that brings it to the planet. And this is why it's safe guidance to go after your desires. This is why you're destined to win when you go after these things that really fire you up, because you're already on the winner's path. They've already said, okay, like plug the cord into the wall and let's vacuum. You know what I mean? Like, and the cord is just the cord. If I had a Dyson vacuum and the cord acted up, I just get a new cord. I wouldn't get a new Dyson, right? This is the analogy they show me. So it's not necessarily about you, but that's a good thing. That means you can rest easy. That means, hey, it doesn't really matter. Like, I'm just here to bring it to earth. It's almost proof. It's almost proof of concept. It's just like if you make the shot, they'll sink the ball. But you need to be out on the court and you need to make the shot. After that, it's in fate's hands, right? If you practice and you do your thing, all you need to do is fucking set yourself up and pop the ball in the basket, right? But once it's in the air, it's out of your hands, literally, right? It's literally out of your hands. So, Jerry, hi. So, basically, Alexis, hello. So, you are allowing yourself to be this channel and working on getting all of this noise and nonsense out of your mind that kind of short circuits that energy. And when you can get into that space, then you're able to be given inspiration and given more ideas and given the connections, because the thing is already decided to come to earth. The thing is going to be made. You are just being allowed. Like the Dyson is going to suck, right? They're allowing me to be the cable. But if I don't connect, they'll find a new one. This is why a lot of ideas will come to the planet at the same time. And you see like people getting the same idea at the same time, because the idea is coming, period, and it's going to go out. It's almost like I see like Thumbtack, the app where like, hey, I need a wedding photographer, so I'm going to put out a little nudge to all the wedding photographers in my area. If you are a wedding photographer, you are going to get the opportunity to say yes to my wedding and make that money, right? But if you don't, you don't get you don't. Someone else will. The wedding is going to happen. The photos will be taken. You could be that person. I'm giving you the opportunity, but if you don't step up and do the thing, do the whatever, you're not gonna. Someone else will, and no harm, no foul, because it's gonna get done. I don't need you to do it. I'm allowing you to if you want to. So it's the same thing with ideas and things. Like if if an idea comes to you, or a passion or a creative, something that you're driven to do, that's all you need to know to know that it's going to be. If you're driven, you have talent at it, and you actually want to do it, these three things you're going to have, you're going to be led to the fruition of it, because it's the idea itself driving you, allowing you to be the person that brings it to earth. So Kristen says, I'm becoming intentional with my thoughts, words, and actions. Yes. And clearly by the fact, evidenced by the fact that you joined BBD Club this last weekend, you're taking action, and you're saying, I'm going to do something about where I want to go. Because like I was saying earlier, it's one thing to just be the you that you are. It's one thing to just manifest the current reality. Fine. But do we want more? Do you want to make waves on this planet? Do you want to manifest big things? Do you want to live a life bigger than what you have right now? If you do, it's going to take something else, something different than what you're doing now. Because if what you were doing now was it, you'd have it. Ashley, hello. Alicia, hello. SG, hello. Welcome. So yeah, if you're here, say hello. Go ahead and give the chat a like. And yeah, if you're feeling what I'm saying, if this is resonating with you, if you feel like, you know what, it is time for me to act differently. It is time for me to elevate what I'm doing every day. Drop a unicorn emoji in the chat. That is you shining as your next level self. Rosanna says, my next level voices her needs and her feelings, feels comfortable doing that. She trusts that people keep their word and go on with their and goes on with her life, and that people love it when she's in this chat. Yes, we do love it when you're in this chat. That's true. You said my next level self feels so lovable and that her voice does matter. She walks through life knowing that the world protects her, loves her, and takes care of her. Absolutely. It does, because yay, I love all the unicorns in the chat. And it's so true, because the people that get what they want, they walk through life knowing that they get what they want. You know what I mean? Like, that's the secret. Look at all these unicorns. Yes, I love it. I love it. August, Lydia, Jerry, Alexis, Shantae, Eva, Kimzer, Mallory, Alicia, excuse me. Hello. Soul full of cherries. Yes, loving all the unicorns. Carly says, my ideal is a goddess who rules over her own planet. Oh, I love that. And honestly, think about that, though. Think about that from Earth perspective. You already are that. You are the god of your world, right? You're the god of your reality, and you rule over your planet, your version of Earth. That is absolutely true. So I love that. I love that for us. Can we can we borrow that as a community? Because I love that. I'm a goddess of my planet. I'm a god of my planet, and I rule over it. Where is, hold on, let me read it again, word for word. I'm a god who rules over my own planet. Yes, I love it. I'm seeing a lot of people talking about throat chakra and opening up and feeling comfortable being speaking and sharing. So just a little preview. BBD I almost said August. October, the October game plan is going to help with that. And actually our meditation that we just put in. So we kind of cycle out different meditations each month and try to shift the meditation. Sometimes I shift the master trainings that are in there. This month we shifted the meditation. So there's going to be a chakra cleansing, 7 chakra clearing meditation inside of the BBD club this month for October. And the game plan is also going to help you with the communication piece that you guys are talking about. So of course, everything is always aligned. If you're that's dropping tomorrow in BBD Club. So if you're in there, make sure you check that out. If you're not a BBD member, bigbeautifuldreamsclub.com. It's $59 a month to join. You get immediate access to the 20K masterclass that I just did last week, 20K months masterclass. You get access to the Monetize Your Dreams masterclass, several of my other master trainings. The new game plan, of course, for October is dropping tomorrow. Plus, there'll be new meditations in there as well. Leanne says, there's no such thing as meat on my planet. There is no such thing as meat, because meat is not meat. It's a fucking body. It's a being. It's not meat. It's someone's body. It's someone's vessel. You ate my vessel, you fucking asshole. Sorry, okay. I try not to go on too many vegan rants. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we are so fun here. I'm actually gonna switch the little QR little doodle bobby to BBD Club, because I was just talking about that. Alicia says, my next level self is a beautiful goddess and is able to get exactly what she wants. And like, why shouldn't that be the bare minimum in a reality that we are creating? I'm sorry for all of us. Shouldn't it be the bare minimum that we get what we want in a reality we're creating? If we're not getting that, what are we doing? What are you doing here in this reality where you're creating everything if you're not getting what you want? What the fuck are you doing? Honestly. What are you doing with your mindset? What are you doing with your hours during the day? What do you believe is possible? What do you believe to be true? Because what you believe to be true is manifesting around you. Hi, Froggy. Bye, Augie. Okay. Rosanna says, you told us to tell you when we have a dream about you in Star Power. Okay. You told me specific things to rewrite about money, such as how I feel when I see something selling. Nice. Rosanna, please. Tell me exactly what I said. In Star Power, I said, if you dream about me, I want to hear what I say. So tell me, give me as much as you remember. Mimi says, this makes me want to work on my tattoo portfolio for when I go to ask about an apprenticeship. Absolutely. Absolutely. And the thing about it is, like, I can tell you right now, Mimi, if you want to be a tattoo artist, your next level self, like if a version of you is tattooing, they're tattooing, they're drawing. You know what I mean? Like I apprenticed in a tattoo shop. It's drawing all the fucking time. 9 hours a day you're drawing, because if you're not like washing people's tubes and shit. So Shantae, thank you for being here. I'll see you next week. Froggy, hi Froggy. So understanding what this next level looks like, and also what is the next level not doing? What is your next level not doing? Because there are standards, right? As you enter that next level, as you become the next version of who you're going to be, as you become the version that's going to manifest the life that you actually want, there are new standards, because there's stuff that you're not going to allow yourself to do anymore. You know, for example, like if you get a new job, you're not gonna allow yourself to sleep till noon. I'm not saying that you do, but let's say you didn't have a job, so you're sleeping till you're going out at night, you're sleeping till noon or whatever. You're scrolling social media all night, you're sleeping till noon, whatever. When you have a new job, let's say, you have a new standard. I'm not going to sleep till noon. I'm going to wake up at this time and get myself ready and drive myself to this building that I'm going to stay inside of for multiple hours per day. I'm going to do that 5 days every single week, and period, right? And I'm going to do the stuff that they want me to do while I'm inside that building. So now you have new standards for yourself, and you have things that you're no longer doing anymore. You're no longer going to stay up till 4 a.m. scrolling because you have to be in that building in 4 hours. So this is a simple analogy, and I definitely don't want to be inspiring you into a job. Actually, I'm trying to do the opposite. So think about how it's very easy to just to see the new reality that you're going to be thinking about it. Think about it from a job perspective. Let's say you got a really great job that you really, really wanted. So you see the new job, you see the new perspective. Okay, I have to do XYZ things in order to be the person that has this job, that maintains this job, that keeps this job, that doesn't get fired and continues on, right? Because if you were to accept the job and start to do the new standards, and then you started going back and you're like, actually, I am going to sleep till noon today, you wouldn't have that job very much longer, right? You'd go back to the old self. And this is actually a really great analogy for this next level, because a lot of times we don't hold ourselves to the standards. In a job, someone else holds you to the standards. When you're an entrepreneur, when you are a creative and you're monetizing your own goals, and you are a content creator or influencer or whatever it is that you want to be, a musician, whatever, you have to hold yourself to the standards. You have to create your work. You have to put it out. You have to show up every day. Nobody is checking the clock for you. No one's going to do anything to me if I don't show up for Mindset Monday. Literally nobody could make me do it. Nobody would. I could just not show up for Mindset if I want to. But I've also been showing up consistently every day for 4 years. And like, I only take time off just like a regular job when it's really necessary. You know what I mean? We're always here every Monday. So that's a standard that I set for myself 4 years ago. I'm going to show up on this live stream every week and help set the tone for people's weeks. And so in order to become the person that does that, that means that every Monday, no matter what, unless literally I'm at a funeral, I'm very sick, Maybe like my mom is in town or I'm visiting my mom. That's very like pretty much the only times I have not been on mindset. You know what I mean? So I'm the person that will show up every week no matter what, period, no matter how many people are here. I'm the person that's going to show up no matter how much I have to do or whatever, or how stressed I feel, or if I don't want to go live. Hi, Casey. Oh my gosh, how are you? I'm going to be the person that shows up no matter what. And obviously, I give myself grace, of course. But we get back at it, right? And we show up and we do the thing because I've set this standard for myself. And not only that, but I'm going to be the person that shows up for myself and does my business every day, that sells my offers. I'm going to be the person that trusts in myself and my ability to maintain this and more and grow it and bigger and go bigger and bigger and continue on. I'm going to be that person and I'm going to do what it takes to create that reality for myself. And so when you look at this version of you that you want to be, where are the differences? What is that version doing that you're not doing? What is that version not doing that you're still doing? And what are the consequences if you don't stop those actions? How long is it going to take you to get you where you want to go if you don't stop doing the things that are preventing you from moving forward? Will you ever get there? Will your life ever change enough to actually go where you want to go if you don't change enough? The answer is probably no, right? Soul Full of Cherry says, I noticed that what I want is different every day. I think the issue here is deciding and sticking to something. So definitely BBD Club would be a perfect spot for you because inside of the Monetize Your Dreams Masterclass, which is inside of BBD, you can actually purchase Monetize Your Dreams, the deluxe version on my website, roxytalks.com. But inside of the BBD Club, it is a part of the program. So the first thing we do is we start narrowing down what it is that you love to do and helping you kind of create a feasible timeline or approach, or like, I'm going to start working on this, or kind of putting something on the front burner or whatever it is. We work on definitely narrowing that down, figuring out the niche, and then like getting it to a place where you can start putting it in front of people, having people consume your art, your work, building sales if that's what you want, whatever it is, and ultimately creating a business off of what you love to do. Kristen says nothing will change if I don't. Exactly. Exactly. Hi, Bryce. Hello, master of himself. Hello, welcome. Lucida, hi. So that's exactly the point. Kristen, it's like, if you don't change, nothing in your world's going to change. How can it? The world is a mirror. So if you don't change what you put up in front of the mirror, the reflection cannot change. That's just how mirrors work. It's not the mirror's fault. It's just how reflections work. Lucida says, this is exactly the message I needed to hear today. Of course it is, because we're so aligned. And it's exactly the message that I needed to hear and the message that I needed to share as well, because we're all always moving into that next level, right? We're all always stepping into something greater, and or at least we have the opportunity to. And I want to be taking that opportunity every chance I get. I don't want to think about it like this. I don't want to take every 10th chance. I don't want to take every 10th opportunity. Can you imagine? Okay, imagine the growth that you have if you take every 10th opportunity that comes your way. And then imagine the growth that you'd have if you took every opportunity that came your way. You would change and elevate so radically fast. People will be like, what the fuck are you doing? What is going on around you? What is happening? Who are you? I know for me, when I went through my really big up level in the beginning, where I just kind of like, okay, I am shutting down all of these ideas. I'm shutting down all these limiting beliefs. I'm shutting down my worries. I'm going to create a business. It's going to be successful. Motherfucking watch me. Period. That was it. And I became someone new. Like, I don't know if Mally is still here, but like Malachi was I mean, I've known Malachi for a long time. So he was there like almost like on other side, we having a conversation. Like one day, I'm old Roxy, like, meh, 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 wah, 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 whatever. And then like the next time he talked to me, I'm like, bitch, blah, 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 blah. I'm on it. And like I've never gone back. Like I've just been right. Like we're on it and we've turned the corner. We've become something different because once we realize who we have to be in order to be that next level self, and then we begin implementing, the game changes. And once you see your actions change the game, we're not playing in the small leagues anymore. We're not fucking around anymore. My mindset is worth so much more than that because the power of my mindset can create absolutely anything for me. So there's nothing more important than having a mindset that is aligned to exactly where I want to go and doing the actions of the self that is in that reality or that is on the way to that reality. I've got to marry the mindset of the self I want to be plus the actions. I have to have the right strategy. I have to be doing the things that me is doing if I want to mirror their reality. Bryce, I love you. So this is my challenge to you. I want to, you're going to declare it in the chat right now. I want you to do two things. Number one, I want you to declare something that you're no longer going to do. And number two, I want you to declare something that you're going to do from now on. Okay. And that's going to become part of our homework. So that's the first part here. Let's do this together. If you're live with me here, let's work with this energy. We're here together. Let's do it while it's live, while it's flowing. Mimi, you did a meditation with me as my highest self. Yay, that's so awesome, with Dolly Parton and Walt Disney. I love it. I fucking love that. Oh my gosh, now I need to go talk to Dolly. Oh my gosh, I love it. 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 So type in the chat. This is going to be part of your homework, but we're doing this first part here together. Type in the chat. What is the thing that you're going to be leaving behind? You are declaring right now, I am no longer going to do this. It's not cute to do fill in the blank, whatever, however that comes about. And number two, I'm declaring that I am going to start doing this. This is a new standard I'm setting for myself because I know that my ideal self is doing this thing and I simply cannot be my ideal self without doing the thing that self is doing, because if I'm not doing it, then by definition, I am not that version. Mimi, I love it. The message is perfect. It's perfect for what we're talking about. Lydia, I love it. Says, no longer do. Can't remember. It's gone. But also, you should maybe write it down too, because write it. If you don't want to affirm it here, I see you. I see you. However, sometimes we forget, right? And this is why they always show me the analogy of what's that movie called? 50 First Dates. And I've said this before, and what does it matter? So I've talked about this before with the fail safe, right? They told me in meditation that human beings are equipped with what they called a fail safe, which makes us forget, and it like sets us back to neutral of where we're at right now. It's puts you back into neutral. It like almost like makes you forget anything outside of like the I'm alive and this is my current reality. Like you're almost like taking stock of like the stats of your todayness. So this thing, we're equipped with this fail safe. This is why we forget that we make these decisions. And so I want you to declare it and have it. We're going to be writing these down. So I do want you to, yeah, it's for accountability. Okay, good. Yeah, so it's for accountability. I want us to write them down because I want it to be visible. It's going to be part of the homework. We need to know what it is that we're no longer doing. And I want you to kind of be faced with it every day. So, but I feel you on the not affirming it. And I'm proud of you. um, Bryce says, I'm no longer a nicotine addict. I love it. I declare, I love it. I'm going to breathe in abundance and stay in alignment. I know my desires and I know I'm worthy of them all. I love it. I love it, Bryce. That's so amazing. I quit cold turkey. It's possible. Okay. Lydia says, okay, accountability. It's not cute to self-neglect. I will allow myself to steward the visions my ancestors trust me with. Yes. Lydia, we're so aligned. I've been really speaking to my ancestors lately too, and they told me some really crazy shit the other day. Leanne, can you remind me? I feel like I need to put that in my book. They just told me that should be my book. Leanne, will you tell me the mind, body, spirit thing? Can you just put that book, mind, body, spirit, send that in our chat, please? Thank you. Kristen says, I'm no longer going to doubt my worth or ability. Yes. I'm going to start showing up as the realest and highest version of myself. Girl, you are the realest. I've known you for like almost 20 years and you've always been the realest. So like you don't even have to affirm that. Like you already are that girl. So just maybe realize it. Carly says, it's not cute to carry my generational trauma, right? And isn't it funny, like, to hear like that? It's like, you know what? You're right, ideal self. You're right, higher self. It isn't cute. And like, we know it because, like, when you see that in other people, and not to shade anybody else, of course, because, you know, we're all human and we're figuring it out. But when you see other people that are outside of like, where they should be, it's really easy to see it in other people, and it's not cute. And you're like, ooh, it kind of gives you a little bit of the ick, right? Like, so let's give ourselves the ick about ourselves, about things we should be icked about already, right? Like we should be icked about this already. Audrey says, I no longer allow myself or others to define my worth based on my job title. Yes. Fuck a job title. I'm going to respect people where they are and make everyone my teacher and supporter. I love that. I love that. Mimi says, I will leave behind listening to others and their story of me and who I am. Yep. Please write that down, Mimi, because this is a big one for you that keeps coming up. So and I see you evolving through it. So I want you to like write it down and declare it, and like, this is no more. Carly says, I am meeting and seeing my ideal self every day and having her help me move past my past. Yes. I'm going to take a little screenshot of that. Ashley says it ain't cute to procrastinate. Exactly. That's the kind of stuff that mine was showing me too. It's like, you need to be a little more intentional and deliberate with your time. You said my ideal self is actually going to make the big, beautiful dream life I meant to live and enjoy. Yes, I love it. Lucida says, I declare that I will no longer doubt myself and the decisions I make. I declare that I am showing up each day with fierce confidence. Yes, I love it. Okay, hold on. My chat just moved. Oh shoot, where did that go? I know Rosanna was next. Where's Rosanna? Okay, here, wait. Nope, I went too far. There we go. I'm no longer doubting my ability to achieve my goals, nor am I concerning myself with free will. I just focus on my reality, my goals, and my embodiment. Absolutely. Absolutely. Eva, you're watching 50 First Dates right now. Oh my gosh. It's aligned. Watch 10-second Tom, and then obviously what they do for her every day at the end of the movie. Those are what those are the images that always come up in my head when it comes to remembering who you are, remembering what your goal is, remembering what you're setting out to do, because we as human beings are equipped to forget. We're made to forget. And this is why I always talk about 360 method, because 360 method, without knowing it, I created it as like an answer to that fail safe. Because what 360 method does is it resets where that neutral zone is. So how I was talking about when the fail safe, like it's like something shiny, you forget everything. Or like, when you walk through a doorway and everything is gone, that's the fail safe. That's like what it's like, right? So it just takes you back to just the reality of your presentness, just of who you are right now and where you are and what reality is like for you. And this, oh yeah, I'm this person with this life. that thing, it just comes through. So with 360, um, it changes where you land when that fail safe kicks in. It changes the neutral that you idle at by rewriting your autopilot thinking. So 360 is really powerful for obviously creating, manifesting your ideal reality, but also rewriting your mindset and revising where your brain thinks you are going and thinks you are right now. So it's manifestation on autopilot essentially. And I'm just going to pop the Synergy little scanning duty. Synergy members get access to 360. We're in the middle of 360 right now. So if you were interested in joining 360, a great way to do that would be to become a Synergy member. You'd be able to jump in right now, and then you'd be with us for the next 6 months, where I personally guide you as you're implementing these next level shifts. As you're putting this stuff together, you have personal time with me in our group sessions to figure this out and get my advice and actually have me help you with it. So BBD is kind of where we start, and it's like getting all the things together, and it's bringing all the loose ends and really setting intentions and what you're going to create. Synergy is kind of the next level, where if you want my help doing that, you want me to kind of guide you during the process, then Synergy gives you more access to me. And we have more events and more private time to get like actual real world like coaching and ideas from me. So if you're interested in Big Beautiful Dreams Club or Synergy, your Synergy membership includes Big Beautiful Dreams Club. So you get that as well. So you have everything Big Beautiful Dreams Club gets plus that special time with me. And then you get access to all of my courses and trainings and meditations and everything. Oh, Leanne just dropped the link in the chat. Thanks, Leanne. SG, you're right. It's not cute to say that. I'm not even going to repeat it. Lydia says, I know we're aligned. I had a dream we had a picnic at the beach. I love it. That's so funny. Maybe it'll happen. Mimi says, I'll meditate every day and stay focused on my affirmations. Absolutely. Mallory says, I'm no longer going to accept less than what I deserve. I'm going to change my money story. Yes. Bryce, I love it. Your hummingbird moment. That's so cute. Hi, Rev. Welcome. TT says, I will not let my mind stay in negativity if someone rubs me the wrong way or doesn't believe in my dreams or ideas. Absolutely. And that's why I love Big Beautiful Dreams Club. I'm saying it again because I know what it's like to have nobody really understand or believe in your dreams. And that's literally why I created that space, is because I want us to be able to have somewhere to go where nobody's questioning your dreams. Nobody's like, she wants what? It's like, oh yeah, obviously. Of course. Oh, let me help you. Oh, I have a great idea for that. Oh, actually, can I have the link for that? That sounds awesome. Like that's the kind of vibe that the community aspect of BBD offers. Is it's inspirational, it's supportive, and then oftentimes your ideal clients are in the group because we're all so similar. So it's like you're making something and we're on a call and someone's like, oh shit, I need that. And I'm like, oh wait, I might be your ideal client. And it just happens like that. And then you get such great ideas because everybody in there is a creator. Everybody in there is an artist. So the inspiration is just off the charts. Eva says, I am no longer waiting for perfection and doubting my motherfucking abilities to manifest my dreams. Absolutely. That's you're here. The fact that you're on planet Earth is all the information and permission that you need to know that you can manifest whatever, because that's what humans do. That's what they were equipped with. Hi, Mesh. Rosanna says, it's not cute to think that I'm annoying or unlovable. No, it really is not, because it's not even true. Because you're actually really lovable and like really cute. So it's totally not that at all. You said, what could be so wrong with someone to even see me that way? Yeah, no, exactly. Because you're totally not that. You don't come off as annoying or unlovable in any way. So you just need to stop. It stops today. Tam says, I'm no longer going to procrastinate on the things I know I need to do to achieve my goals. I will write down my goals for the day every morning so I can start my day off right. Yes. It's been helping me so much too. I write down my goals every day. So that's something I've been doing for a while. And now I'm writing down like my 6 tasks for the day, and I'm timing out how long they take. And then I'm scheduling them into my day and then crossing them off when I achieve them. And that's been helping me so much with just organization and staying focused and getting things done. Marie says, marry my ideal self and get that yoga mat. Maurice, I have a marriage meditation on YouTube. You could totally, I mean, it is, yeah, if you want, you could totally visualize yourself marrying yourself in that meditation. And I would love to hear how that goes if you do. Soulful of Cherry says, I'm going to replace I'm tired with I'm too inspired to be tired. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's perfect. TT says, I declare I will start being in gratitude, be confident, wise in myself, and positive. Yes, because you have lived a long life and you have learned things and you have grown. So there is wisdom that you have gained. AG says, I'm no longer going to enter a combative environment without meditating. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And you shouldn't enter any environment without meditating, honestly. Even yesterday, I was going out to lunch with my friends and I was like, okay, I have to get a meditation. You know, I meditate every day, but I was like, I have to get it in before I go. I'm like, I can't go to lunch with my friends and not meditate. I can't go in there as this old self. Like, I got to get tapped in before I go. Rosanna says, I've actually noticed that in the past few days, I've been seeing people get what I desire, which makes me happy to see it. Yes, I love that. And it's opened my eyes on ways I can expand my vision and my story. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's really all it is. When you see someone else getting what you want, it's just the universe being like, see what you could have. It is a good thing. It is exciting. It's close to you. It's happening. You're seeing it come to fruition. It's totally possible for you. Lucita says, I am going to meditate every day. I'm telling you, I say this every time, but I'm telling you, meditation, daily meditation is a life changer. It is a game changer. It is, you can't, I don't know if you can tell, I'm gripping my microphone. I'm like, "Arr." If I can have you do one freaking thing, it's meditate every day, please. Meditate every single day. Talk to your ideal self. Step into their energy. Be them every day. When you can go into your day knowing how it feels to have what you want and know who you are and remember that shit. Just like with, this is why we talk with the 51st dates thing. Again, spoiler alert. This movie's a little bit old, but I'm still in a spoiler alert here. There's a spoiler alert coming. If you haven't seen 51st Dates and you don't want to know what happens, mute your thing for like a minute or so. In the end of the movie, this person loses her memory every time she goes to sleep. So she wakes up, she forgets everything from like the last 15 years, and every day it's growing longer, right? So they make her a video where she watches it every single morning. It like she wakes up and there's a note that's like, "Hey, this thing, blah blah blah. Watch this video." So she watches the video and it tells her who she is, and then she has to like go back into her day and like remember who she is. Not remember, but like accept that and then go from that forward, right? So they always show me this because they want us to go into your meditation as if you are Drew Barrymore in 51st Dates and you're watching that video of what your life is now. You go into your meditation and you check in with your ideals. Oh, yeah, that's who I am now. That's the energy I operate with. That's the way that I look at the world. That's the way that I think about money. That's the way that I sell my business. That's the way that I show up on my live streams. That's the way that I talk to my fill in the blanks, whatever. And you be that person because you're checking back into the story before you go into your life and start acting like your old version. Tam says, when writing my goals, I'm going to also write how I want to feel for the day along with the physical goals. Ah, Tam, I love that. I'm doing that. Okay, I'm adding that to my thing. Thank you. Let me screenshot that so I don't forget. I want to do that. Okay. I want to write down how I want to feel. Yeah. I love it. Okay. So Eva says, it gets to be easy. I'm boss. I walk, I talk, and show up as her all parts of my life, period. Routines, check. Consistency, check. Meditation, check. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Because you know what? It's not cute to not do your meditation. It's not cute to go into your life half-cocked, ready to fucking go off because you're not fucking clearing your energy and getting where you need to go first, okay? So it's not cute to walk around with your old money stories. It's not cute to walk around with your old fears. It's not cute to be reacting in your trauma to everything that's happening around you, right? We're leaving that shit today, okay? So that's what your homework is going to be. I want you to do this every day, okay? So this is why I want you to write down what you wrote. I want you to write down you can do like, I'm seeing 2 sticky notes. And I don't know what your process is. I am a sticky note person. So I see 2 sticky notes, one that says, I no longer fill in the blank, and one that says, I declare that I blah, 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 right? And every day this week, at least, so just to start getting the habit, I want you to refer to those proverbial sticky notes. Yours can be however you like to consume your personal notes to yourself or whatever. And I want you to look at those every day and say, oh yeah, okay, today I'm not doing this anymore. And I'm actually going to do this instead. And every single day, Bryce is like, bad bitch energy. Yes, exactly. Every single day, you're going to make this swap. I know I have weird analogies for it. This one, this is they show me a clutch. If you've ever driven a clutch, how you have to like ease off of one and ease on the other at the same time. It's like, you do it if one's at 45, the other one's at 45, one's at 46, the other one's at 44. You know what I'm saying? You get my point, right? You know what I'm saying? Or I guess whatever. You're taking your foot off of one and you're putting your foot on the other. So your homework this week. Hi, Guitar Bert. Hello. So your homework this week is to post up or make visible your declaration of what you're not going to do anymore, and post up or make visible your declaration of what you will be doing from now on. What is no longer cute? It's not cute to do what? It's not cute to blah, 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 blah. That's you're no longer doing. And my ideal self, actually what I declare is this, and I'm going to be doing these. And so you're doing this every day. You're making these declarations every day, and you're going to be stepping into that energy every day. So, Bryce, I would definitely suggest fitting in some meditation time. I think a half hour meditation is like minimum personally. And that's because like it takes 15, 20 minutes to get all my jumbled thoughts out of the way. And then once I'm past that, then the information really starts flowing. Then I can really have the profound conversations and get all the information that I need. And also, I'm just going to say this, listen, please know this is coming from a place of love. I'm not trying to push any beliefs onto anybody. Again, know that I'm coming from someone that was like very hardcore atheist, and like I honestly am almost shocked at what I'm about to say, but it's something that they told me in meditation today, and they reminded me again. So I'm going to say this. Please take from it what you will, and use whatever terminology works best for you. But ever since I started talking to God a couple weeks ago in meditation, now I'm talking to God every day as a part of my meditation. Things have been happening like way faster for me. Like meditations come through like so fast. And even like with my husband, like I've told you guys before how I started experimenting a long time ago with just like thinking the things I want to send to him, and then just instead of just like letting the manifestation happen. Now those things are happening, like they're like instantaneous. Like I've barely even finished the thought and he's like on it. Um and meaning like the other day I was doing, I can't remember what I was doing. I was about to get ready, so I was like putting on makeup, and I had the thought of like, man, I'd love to hear some. I heard a song in my head that I wanted to hear, and like just the first line of the song was done in my head, and I heard my husband messing with the PlayStation, like he was gonna like turn the song, right? So it's like stuff like that is what I mean. It's like that stuff is happening instantaneous, whereas like bigger things that I'm manifesting are happening within like a couple days. So it's been um like feel how you feel, and broach the subject how you will, but like God wanted me to remind everybody and to let everybody know that wanted me to tell everybody that I have been having, well, it's great. It's been a great emotional thing to connect with, and it feels good to have that connection. Um, but also it's making things like happen a lot faster for me. So if that is a reason to go talk to God, then let that be the reason that you go talk to God. But I'm enjoying it, actually. I really like it, and it's been really fulfilling and helping me really stay focused, and also helping me like work through fears and things like that that I deal with because I'm a human being like everybody else. And it's helping with that. So just a little seed, just planted it, just throwing it out there, take it how you will. So this is your opportunity to step into that next level. You don't need to manifest XYZ. You don't need any sort of physical evidence. You need to make a declaration, and then you need to act like you made the declaration. Okay. So that's what we've done today. We have made a declaration of where we're going to go, and you're going to implement that every day. And you've also identified something that is holding you back that you're going to stop doing. And the combination of, oh, whoa, whew, it was 111 in the chat. The combination of you letting go of the thing that was holding you back and then implementing something that's going to move you forward is going to catapult you forward. You understand? Like it's almost like if you're like trying to punch somebody and someone's holding your arm back and now they're not anymore, and you have like Super Mario fist on, you better watch out. Super Mario fist. I don't know. Anyways, Jamie says, I'm closer to God now than I ever was in church. Since my awakening, I've been shown so much more around this too. Yeah, totally. And and I'm not saying it's not about religion. It's not about anything. God wants me to tell you, it's okay to come say hi. Oh my gosh. Lydia says, I also picture God as a lesbian smoking a cigarette, and it cured my religious trauma. Yeah, to me, God is like a blue being, but it doesn't have a gender at all. That's why I don't even, I just kind of say they. Because it doesn't feel like a gender. It just feels like a loving parent and guide, kind of. So, anyways, and lots of love, like big, big, big love. Bryce says, I as well used to be an atheist, a hardcore atheist, and I'm constantly saying thank you, God, and it has sped things up for me too. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, and not weird, but it makes sense because the thing about this is going to be my final thing here. The reason why God energy or source energy feels like love is just because that's what it feels like to be connected with what you really are. And the gravity and the heaviness of humanity, it's hard. Like it hurts to be a human, like all the emotions. Like if you really wanted to feel shitty right now, you could feel like shit in like 10 seconds by thinking of something that really sucks. It's so close. Like the pain of humanity is so close and so a part of who we are, that when you're not like focusing on it and you actually just focus on what the source energy just feels like, it feels good to us because we were designed to want to go toward that. And it feels good because it's supposed to draw us toward the thing that is our source energy, and that we feel bad because it's supposed to sway us from wanting to go there because it feels like hot stove, ouchie, ouchie. Some of us are like, oh my, this stove is hot. The stove is so hot. This is so hot. And you just keep your hand there. So it feels like Bryce says, no gender like me. Yay. Absolutely. It's God, it's love, it's source, it just isness. It's weird because they show me, but it's just like it's it just is. That's what God is. It's isness, it's beingness. Jamie, it's blue, right? I said blue, right? In blue too. Yes. Okay. So it's blue. I see it in blue. Wait, you guys are all saying blue? Yeah. Okay, great. It's blue. God comes to me as blue. And in meditation the other day, I was in meditation. I said this to Chris out loud. I was like, God just told me that blue is the color of faith. And that's why they come in, and that's why God comes to me as in blue. And a few days after that, I saw a tick or a reel of somebody saying, like, if you want people to trust you in your reels and TikToks, wear blue, because blue is the color of trust. And isn't trust and faith the same fucking thing? And I was like, oh my God, it's real. God told me that, and it's real. Yeah, so God, I see God as blue as well. It's like a blue glowing energy. So anyways, Whew. Tiffany, you're on the road. From Beyonce? I was so jealous when I saw that. I was like, oh, why didn't I go? I'm so mad I didn't go. Anyways, okay. So keep your light shining within. Keep talking to your ideal. Keep talking to the love and source energy that's flowing with you. And do the homework, which is to declare what we're getting rid of that is holding you back, and working on it every day, because you're going to write it down. I want you to post it up so you see it every day. And then you are going to create what you're going to do instead, kind of an idea of what the energy that your ideal is doing. And then we're going to be doing that every single day. Talk to Hathor. Okay, I will. I'm down. Leanne typed the homework in the chat. If you are ready to start your business, you want to start making money doing what you love, if you have a business and you're wanting it to kind of be consistent, bringing in money, bigbeautiful dreamsclub.com. That is my $59 monthly membership where you can work with other dreamers. You can work with me, and I have courses and programs inside of that that'll help you get your business monetized, or get your dreams monetized, get your business growing. Mimi, it's time. And with Synergy, if you want my help doing the implementing that, then Synergy is going to be my membership where I actually plug in a little bit more. I'm there for you to help you. I'm there to guide you. You get my personal assistance. You have opportunities to work with me during the month to actually implement this stuff into your business and into your dream and your money pathways and all of the things so that you can bring in money doing what you love. So inside of the Big Beautiful Dreams Club, and if you're a Synergy member, of course, you get Big Beautiful Dreams Club included. So inside of the Big Beautiful Dreams Club, tomorrow we're dropping the game plan for October, and the new meditations are dropping as well. So it's a really good time to join. And I'm going to be raising the price at some point. If you're already a member, you're locked in at the rate that you're at. So if you've thought about joining, I think I'm going to raise it by the end of the year. And so $59 right now, it'll lock you in at that price if you join, and then as long as you're in, then you stay at that price as well. So, oh, Jamie, the mother of mothers, yeah, I'm down, totally. I feel like I have to talk to her and Dolly now. So, Mimi, I told you to write it down. You got to scroll up. Go scroll up and find it. Or at least take a screenshot. If you forgot what your I'm not going to do anymore is, or you forgot what your I am going to do is, scroll up and go check it out. If you're just now joining, I saw a few more people popped on the chat. We're about to end, but I'll tell you what the homework for next week is, or for this week, excuse me. You're going to write down one thing that you're no longer going to do. It's not cute anymore to do this thing because it's keeping me from being my ideal self. You're going to write that down. I'm not going to do this anymore. We're declaring I'm no longer doing this. On a separate, maybe sticky note, for example, you're going to write down, I am going to do this thing. I'm declaring I'm doing this. I am the type of person that does this thing. And you're going to describe an action or a mindset or whatever, something different, an action that you're going to take or something that you're going to do that is going to separate yourself from the old self and the ideal self. You're going to be doing something your ideal self is doing so that you can operate with that energy and you can be that person. Okay. So your homework is to declare what you're no longer going to be doing, declare what you are going to be doing. You're going to be swapping these things out. And then every day I want you to check in with your sticky notes this week so that you can remind yourself. And then if you need to be reminded throughout the day, put them somewhere that they're easy to find and easy to see. Bryce says, love and blessings to everyone. Step in and embody the new and true you. Exactly. It's time to step in and embody that person. Be it, live it. Leanne says, I feel like mine is skipping workouts. I just don't want to type that and have to commit to not doing it. It's too late. But listen, it feels so good to do your workouts. It feels so good to consistently do your workouts. And not only does it provide that consistency for you, but then you start to see it on your body and it really gets exciting. So I've been working out for a year now. You guys know that I used to hate working out. I don't even say that anymore. I'm not going to, I work out on Tuesdays and Fridays and I stick to it. and I like what it's doing for me. So, yes. So, I love you. I'm very excited to see what happens as you step into this new version. I am excited to really watch you take this elevation seriously, okay? Actually, that's what I want to leave you with. I know I've said that a couple times, but I mean it right now. This is what I want to leave you with. Take this seriously. This isn't a joke. I know sometimes we have a fun kiki time, haha, in the chat, but like this isn't a joke. It's not cute to be doing the fill in the blank shit you don't want to fucking do anymore. So literally get your shit together with love. Get your shit together. It's not cute. Take this seriously. If something is keeping you and preventing you from being your ideal self, stop doing it. Stop. Grow up. Your big sister's coming through. Everybody's fucking ancestral big sister is happening right now. Okay? It's not fucking cute. You need to stop. You know you need to stop. Stop letting yourself do it. Stop giving yourself excuses. Stop giving yourself so much leeway. Be easy on yourself, but stop fucking around. Okay? Do the thing that's going to put you at your next level. If you're not willing to do what's going to put you at your next level, then stop pretending like you're going to go somewhere. Just be comfortable sitting around and staying where you're at. Okay? Because it seems to me much more frustrating to pretend like you're going to make change than just chilling and just being in what you already have. Okay? That's a lot less effort. It's a lot less stress. So if you're going to make these declarations, you want to actually manifest something in your life, don't talk about it, be about it. Actually do this shit. And next week when we get together, I want to hear every single person that's here right now tell me what happened when they swapped these things out. I don't want to hear, oh, I didn't do it. I don't want to hear, oh, I had this thing going on, so I couldn't. Fuck that. Take this seriously, make this declaration, and do this shit, okay? I will see you next week. I love you. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you.